What's going on, y'all? It's Joey here, and we back with another video. We closing in on week 2 of the preseason, and I haven't been dropping a lot of videos, but I wanted to wait till we get a little more game, like gaming, and we see a little more what's going on with the certain player, because it's kind of slow right now on the sports side. So I wanted to make a video basically talking about what I've seen so far, my breakdown, my little breakdown. It's not gonna be long. It's gonna be a quick breakdown of the two additions that I think is gonna change this whole team, plus the quarterback. And I'm gonna break down the other ones as well in separate videos because these are gonna be quick. So real quick, let's get into it. So like I was saying, right? I'm just going off for the two preseason games pretty much and training camp. So real quick, Darren Waller, man, is a matchup nightmare. I seen that when he was on the Raiders. He killed us when he matched up against us. You should go check that game out. I'm pretty sure that was that was the season before last season. If I'm wrong, I don't know, but check that game out, man. He gave us straight work. So to pick up a weapon like that, in my opinion, I don't think Daniel Jones ever had a weapon, ever had a weapon in his career with that type of talent at all, And a lot of people are going to say, oh, it's not about the weapons. Bro, look at all the quarterbacks that won Super Bowl. Most of them had some serviceable pieces, bro. Let's be real. Even Eli Manning. Come on, let's be real, bro. Even though he had his defense, he had a few decent serviceable weapons, bro. Come on, stop it. You got to stop it, And in my opinion, man, he's a matchup nightmare. He can run every route in the tree. He can run out wide as wide receiver, which is crazy to me at that height. He's fast on his feet, and he's strong like a tight end. So I think that's going to all help Daniel Jones because, he can hit him anywhere, and I'm pretty sure Darren Waller's going to go for it. He got something to prove, so he's going to come out there and try to, do that as well. He also was interviewed and asked a question about that, and he said he's not really worried about proving himself, because he really is already proven. The people that don't really that pay attention to like fantasy football and shit, they the ones that don't know about him like that. But if you look at him and see how he plays, man, he's a polished ass tight end. He's arguably top 5 tight end in the league right now, and people saying that he's really washed. Never, bro. I knew once they picked him up, he was gonna be a great pickup because Daniel Jones needs a safety valve like him besides Saquon Barkley because everybody in the league knows about Saquon Barkley, So you have to mix it up a little bit, and having that dynamic tight end next to Saquon Barkley, man, you can go heavy set, 3 tight ends, 2 tight ends, and what they gonna do? They either gonna have to watch for the run, but damn, I can't leave Waller one-on-one. I can't leave Waller one-on-one. You understand? So and also let's talk about Paris Campbell real quick because we can go all day about Darren Waller if we're being realistic. I think I want to make an extra video on him solely. Just like, looking at his film and shit, because, man, I didn't really watch him like that when he was in Las Vegas, the Raiders, or Oakland, whatever one, you want to call it. But I wasn't really tuned into him like that, but I knew about him already. Like I knew about Waller, great tight end. He got hurt a lot, but, and he dealt with the, overcoming the drugs and all that, which I really respect him for. That takes ownership. So yeah, man, he's a great player to watch on the film. Now let's get into Paris Campbell real quick. Paris Campbell, man, out of Ohio State, wide receiver U. They shape and polish the NFL wide receivers. Most of them come out. Most of the good ones, decent ones recently is coming out of Ohio State. Terry McLaurin is one of them. JSN, Nigba, he just got drafted to the Seahawks. He got hurt in the preseason, but, I'm pretty sure he can come back off of that. It's nothing really for him. So he looks like a strong kid. They also had Garrett Wilson. You guys know who Garrett Wilson is already, right? He plays for the New York Jets, and that man was Offensive Rookie of the Year last year, right? And then now we have Christian Olave, also came out of Ohio State. He didn't win Offensive Rookie of the Year and nothing like that because of his team, but man, he's a weapon. He's a weapon, man. They create great all-around wide receivers that, can do every route in the tree and very smart players, very gritty players, and they just love football. So Paris Campbell, man, I never knew about him until he got to this team. I'm being realistic with you guys right now. I don't have to lie. I'm gonna lie. So I've been paying attention to him. I was never paying attention to him like that. Let's be realistic. The Colts did him dirty. Because the team actually they just did him dirty because the team is just so bad, But there's a few clips I threw in there of him playing for the Colts, and man, he stretches the field, but that's what they use him for. But what they using him for right now in the Giants form and the Giants scheme with Dable is a lot of RP. I see him with the RPO a little bit, dig routes, fly routes. I think David just wants to run them all over the field because he knows how to run every route. He's very fast. He got great hands, and I think I'm telling you, I think him also is gonna open up Daniel Jones and really show what he could do as a quarterback. It's only that one or two piece, and the rest of it is history. You understand? And we was in the playoffs last year without none of that. We was just out here doing play action runs on everybody. Saquon was over here running all over teams, but they ain't going to give him his respect. They ain't going to give him his respect. So imagine now with a loaded box. You can't have a loaded box against this team because we're going to come out with two tight ends off rip to scare you, to make you think we're going to run the ball. But hell no, we play action in that bitch, and then we're going to have Waller run that bitch. Understand? But, moral of the story is Daniel Jones is on the rise. Punch your ticket in now. Don't be left at the damn train like you guys always are and come in late like, oh, yeah, man, he's good. Nah, man. Wake up, man. He got Darren Waller, a decorated all-around goddamn tight end that can do everything in the book. And then he has a shifty, speedy route runner in Paris Campbell. He never had nothing like that. Okay, you could say Shepard. But Shepard been dealing with injuries, man. I respect him because he keeps coming on the field. But, I think his time is weighing out. There's a lot of young guys on this team. They showing off. And you can't bench some of these young guys, man. You can't bench Campbell for Shepard. That would be dumb. You know what I'm saying? So, that's all I have today, y'all. And we out. Peace.